2, 1.
Mad liberator, death operator.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. It's Dev. We are here, The Wire, Season 1, Episode 5. Last on The Wire. Interesting stuff. Really good episode. The fuck scene. You know what's really funny? I've never seen that scene ever. Never knew that scene ever existed. And then as soon as I go on Twitter, you know, just scrolling on Twitter, just doing my thing, and then I go into a thread, and then, you know, one of those bot accounts that leaks, you know, just puts random shit in. They put this scene, and I was like, oh, wow. Okay, I guess that's an iconic scene. And people in the comments are like, oh, yeah, the fuck scene. And I was like, okay, the fuck scene. Okay, so people who've known the show for quite some time obviously love and know that scene. It's an iconic scene, apparently. It was a great scene, though. It was a good scene. So I'm excited to see what happens with that. Cloning pagers. So they're going to try and get in the bugs. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see what happens next. Yeah, let's get into The Wire, Season 1, Episode 5. In 3, 2, 1.
What you blowing out your mouth for, man? You act like ain't nobody you have to get me, man? Don't got no motherfucking enemies?
Nah, man.
We alright, huh? We'll see about that. You got the cops on your ass. You got Omar on your ass now. It's gonna be interesting. A little slow, a little late. Yvonne Barksdale.
Yo! Yo! Hey, yo! Check it out.
Something ain't right, yo.
Watch out, man. Here come that fool. He's packing. Here he comes.
Yo, son, come on. Yo, Omar coming, man. Shit!
No.
Around here stealing our shit. Yo, you know what? You know what, nigga? What?
It's pretty damn sophisticated.
3 weeks to get Daniels to agree, a week to write out the affidavit, and then this bullshit.
How complex a code can it be if these knuckleheads are using it? But then again, what does it say about us if we can...
8008
You want to run Bubs back downtown?
1 5 or 1
All right.
3 5. I forgot what it was.
Well, I miss girlfriend.
Not a goddamn thing. Yeah, boring, ain't we?
Oh, I'm just how y'all do what y'all do every day and not want to get hired.
Yeah, he's asking them the real questions. He's cooking.
Your uncle and me, we think you got a snitch up in the shop.
What?
Someone who tips off the stick-up crew. You gotta be on that, right? You gotta be on that. I'm gonna tell you what you do. What day is it today? Friday? What happened on Friday?
Payday.
Not this Friday.
Why not?
No, what you gonna do, you gonna call him like you gonna pay him? And then you crack him. You tell him you're not happy with what they fucking passes work down here. And when you're not happy, they ain't getting paid. You feel me?
Yeah.
But string man, you don't pay a nigga, he ain't gonna work for you.
But you think a nigga's gonna get a job? You think these niggas gonna be like, fuck it, let me quit this game here and go to college? No, I mean, they gonna buck a little, but they're not gonna walk. You for an advance and shit, when they flat ass broke, them the niggas that you strike off your list. But that nigga that stay eating, the nigga that steady rolling, ain't asking for shit. That's the nigga I wanna hear about. Understand?
Yeah, man. Shit, you know how to play a nigga into a corner string.
Yeah.
Take care of this right here.
A man less sensitized to the qualities and charms and value of women. A man like that, not me, but a man like that, he just might call her a cunt.
You just called the mother of your children a cunt.
Get it tight, asshole? Yeah. Still dragging from the whooping Kima put on us. Fucked you up like a cop should, didn't she? One thing about Kima, she put a hurting on you like a man. You remind me of me. I'm thinking we should work something out.
What do I get?
What you want?
I want for you to suck my dick.
You supposed to be the good cop.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, bastards.
Sarge,
Nobody answers a juvenile intake, and we've been
call it.
Well, clearly they're not as dedicated as you two detectives.
So what time does the duty intake consultant get here?
You missed the 8 o'clock. You got another one around midnight.
Your money good, right? D, we the only black people in here.
It ain't about that. That ain't what I'm talking about. It's about where we... Come on, you know. I'm just saying, you know. I feel like some shit just stay with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hard as you try, you still can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Can I interest you in dessert?
Yes, thank you.
All right, okay.
Not bad, not bad.
Can't let the duty officer see that.
You want to give it a rest, man?
That's great.
A winner.
A match? Which case?
One you just brought me, Bunk. Casing of that girl shot up in Northeast.
Crescent?
Deirdre Crescent, right.
He's playing Perry White in Superman. Fucking bunk, baby. I love it.
Man, I didn't come past tuna, but I've been on kind of like a mission.
A mission?
Yeah. Them hoppers that beat you down, they got...
To that.
Re-up's on the way down. Go tell Sterling be ready for it.
All right, you're dead, man. You know, me and Pooh, we be steady working and, you know, nothing sloppy. No troubles, right? Nah. And we was wondering if maybe you could let a little something go till payday, because, you know, right now, we some broke-ass niggas, man.
She was with Avon for like a year, and something happened. Toward the end, she started to get real possessive, and that didn't sit with Avon, because he has other girls, too. Anyway, she started bitching on him. One minute, crying to him. Next minute, threatening to do all kinds of things.
She threatened
Avon, a
Avon,
true polyamorous type guy.
She even had it out with him in his club one night in front of all the people that were there.
What, Avon has a club?
Orlando's titty bar.
Does he own it?
That's what Deidre said. She said he owned it.
That's huge for them. That's huge information.
If it was a code that involved math or algebra or whatever, these little yos in the projects wouldn't be able to follow along. But with this, all you gotta do is jump the 5 button. Ain't no math to it, it's just how the phone looks when you look at it.
Prez, you little genius. Jesus! I could kill you, that's so good.
That's hilarious. That's...
And how you ain't gonna never be slow? Never be late? You can't plan for no shit like this, man. It's life. Yeah. Scares me.
Last night.
Good man. A lot of enemies. Mm-hmm. Saying, you trying to catch up with Bird? Word is he dropped a working man.
Hey, wait. Hold up.
Come on, don't play me. One working man, one Bird. Come on, now ain't but one working man, now is there? Bird? I think your snitch can handle that. Shit, Bubbles no Bird.
That's fire. Even Omar knows about Bubbles. Aw. Got it all built and everything. It's a nice room too. Got the bop it. Got the basketball goal. Looks like my old room. Low key, I used to have a bunk bed like that. The wood bunk bed. That shit was great.
One of the ones that robbed us, the light-skinned boy.
That's him? All right, come on.
I'm the king of this shit.
You still in there?
Yeah, he in there playing the games.
All right. You sharp, son. What's your name?
Wallace.
Wallace? All right. This nigga gonna point him out to me.
Yeah.
Yo, it's done. Nice work, cuz.
They got him. They got him. Okay. All right. I think I'm in. I'm really liking where this is going. I'm excited to see what happens next. I really like Bodhi's character. You know, a little more of him with Herc and what's his name, other dude. You know, he seems like a genuine, pretty decent dude. And you know, obviously, I loved the scene where the good cop, bad cop, and it got all fucked up. You're supposed to be the or you're supposed to be the good cop, dumb motherfucker. And he's like, all right, you just fucking fucked it all up. Like, god damn it, dude. But that was good. I love the scene with Omar and McNulty and Kima. It was a good scene. Talking about the bird, whoever the bird is. Bubbles knows who the bird is. I love Bubbles going to see his boy. His boy's like, I'm ready to get out. I'm ready to get going again. I'm ready to get. I'm feeding. Literally what it is. But yeah, I mean, and you know, snitches. I love that scene. With D and Idris Elba's character. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name. I don't have everybody down just yet. I don't have everybody down locked in the brain yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. But they got Omar's boy. They got his boy, and that's gonna definitely. It's not gonna be good for Omar. He's definitely gonna want to maybe not work with the police, but he'll definitely. Maybe even not. I don't think he's a snitch. Regardless of what happens, I don't think he'd snitch. From what I see of him, like he knows what he's doing. He does. Let's just see what happens. I like the slow build. I can tell like this first season is definitely the groundwork for the characters that we're all watching. Of course, I mean that's how a lot of long-lasting shows are. Even though what was this 5-6 seasons, so not like necessarily long-lasting, but a full cohesive story. And a lot of times in stories like this, the first season is gonna be the one that really gets us to know with our characters, and especially McNulty, divorced, doesn't have his kids. Wasn't he was planning for a sleepover with his kid or kids, one or the other, and didn't happen, and that's depressing. I do like the conversation when I was mentioning, with Bubs and his friend, talking about why, like he was like, why are you working with the police? And Bubs was like, well, what they did to you, and he's like, well, that's the game. And I mean, yeah. It's either you're in the game or you're not in the game. And even as a fiend, as a consumer of a product or whatever it may be, I would still consider that being in the game. It's like holding a stock, for your whoever your plug is or whatever it may be. You may not be in the big picture for the game, but you're still a part of it. And if something could go wrong, you're either you get got or you don't get got. Now you could have like, you go to a specific restaurant, you eat there, you go there all the time, but you don't work there, so you're not part of the game. Not necessarily true. You're a part of the circulation that is capitalism. Anybody, like, even if, like how it is in capitalism right now, and the bottom percent of people who make money, which is a lot of people, especially people my age, just don't make a lot of money, and we're still part of the game. We're in the bottom end of the game. From the lowest to the highest to the middle, it's all class, and it's horrible. Class needs to not exist. This whole game that we're playing in general needs to not exist. It's a horrible game. It's not a fun game, and I'm not having fun. But there's multiple different games. The game on the streets with what Barksdale, Omar, they're all in the game. The cops, they're all in the game. And a big part of the game is just protecting capital. That's what Barksdale's crew is doing. Protecting their capital, protecting their product, shipping their product, getting it out. Omar, pretty much the same thing. But he wants to win it, so he wants to take down all these other, just like in capitalism, a lot of corporations want to be the best. They don't want to, what is the thought I'm looking for? They want to monopolize things. A lot of corporations, want to be the one person you want to be the one place you go to for your needs, for your goods, instead of distributing it all like from all different sorts of the free market where you have all sorts of options. But right now, within how society is now, it's not necessarily a free market. I mean, it is, but it's exploitive. A lot of people get exploited, and that's what we saw with Wallace. And they're not going to get paid this time around. So they're going to be living, rough for the next week or 2 weeks or whatever. And I bet they get paid a lot more than the average, McDonald's worker. But still, they're just the corner boys. They're not getting paid the most. And they're just being exploited for labor. That's a big part of it, is just labor exploitation. So that's an interesting conversation to be had as well. Just the game in general. There's multiple different games. The game of life, the game, you know, on the street. And that there's one thing I love about the show is how real it's portrayed, you know. Omar, he's like steps ahead of the cops. You know, he's already been through it all. He's not gonna snitch. And he's playing his part of the game. D'Angelo's playing his part of the game. He's trying to build his way back up. He went to the bottom. Now he's trying to get back up. Wallace made some big moves. You know, found one of Omar's guys. And, you know, right place, right time. And that's kind of what happens in the real world too. If you want to come up, you got to be at the right place, right time. You got to know the right people. You got to have a certain skill set, sometimes, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I enjoyed the episode a lot. I'm excited to see what happens next. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for daily videos every single day. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. All social media is down in the description below, and we'll catch you for another video. Goodbye!